Hey everybody, Seth V here for the KnifeCenter with Liong Mah.
Hey guys, welcome to SHOT Show 2024.
Yep, we're going to take a look at some new knives on the table, some budget stuff from the
Eutektik
line. This first one is the new the Everyday Field Duty.
Everyday Field Duty.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. And it's made with 14C, 28-inch steel Sandvik. It has the nested liners into the G10 frames.
Super nice.
Stone wash, blades and hardware, reversible pocket clip. And we also have the black wash version where the blades and hardware are all blackened.
Nice. Yeah, great value on these, great balance in the hand with the nested liners.
Yeah.
I really like how large you make your finger choils here.
Right.
Any size finger is going to feel comfortable in there.
Right.
And that full flat grind comes to a super keen edge for great sort of slicing potential.
Yeah. And because we termed it everyday because it's very slim in your pocket. Doesn't take up a lot of space there.
Yeah.
So you can feel comfortable carrying it every day.
Nice. One other thing that I think, correct me if I'm wrong, all the iconic knives do is they have, front triple deployment and the hole, so you can just super fidget friendly, open it any way you like.
Right.
Yeah, super sweet. So from here we have a significantly more upscale version of the design with some new versions of the Field Duty.
This one has the S90V.
Okay.
Has the wire wheel bolsters and 4x4 weave carbon fiber scales, and even the backspacer and clip are all wire wheel.
Nice. Yeah, that wire wheel finish gives you a kind of, I've heard it called like orange peel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of a textured look, kind of matte, but kind of shiny at the same time.
Yep.
Very
and
cool.
it's very wear resistant.
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't
nice.
show scratches as well,
Yeah.
So it's great.
You got the same qualities as on that more inexpensive model in that the blade is super precise. I mean, built for cutting, great drop point shape for power and precision, and just a well-balanced design. Yeah.
And then we also have the all-black PVD version.
Nice.
And this also has an inlay of the side-cut carbon fiber.
Oh, cool.
And the black PVD is on everything. The bolsters, the blade, the pivot, backspacer, and clip, and all hardware.
Sweet. So that's actually like an inlay
Into
on
G10.
the scale, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look really close, you can see the difference in the texture between the carbon fiber and then the G10 around it.
Correct.
Super subtle, but like goes really well with the all black, kind of gives it some depth.
Yeah.
Very nice. Next we have some new iterations or like expressions of some of your classics.
So we did the Lanny.
Right, this is
And
the
this
Lanny.
is Lanny version 3.
Nice.
It has a 3.5-inch blade,
Okay.
flat ground instead of the convex grind.
Okay.
And we have blind screw bolsters again with the inset liner lock. And yours is carbon fiber, and this one is black micarta.
Cool.
And on this version, we're able to crown the spine of the blade,
Oh yeah.
and also a little
nice
bit
touch.
of the backspacer. It kind of gives it a nice gentleman's knife for the modern traditional that we're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, the crown spine is a very luxurious feel. Like, maybe not so much in use or anything, but in and out of the pocket, as you're brushing against those surfaces, it just feels silky smooth.
Yeah.
It's something that you kind of want to have on a knife this premium. And these have M390 steel?
Yeah. But we may change the steel to something else for the run.
Okay.
So these were the samples, and all these coming up are all samples. So some of them may have steel changes.
Sweet.
Nice.
Let's check out the Eraser.
Eraser version
I remember this
2.
one because this one goes way back. I remember the old CRKT collab you had.
And before
way back
then,
in the day.
the first one was built by Phil Bogazuski, who is no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
And then John W. Smith also built them. Strider Knives did a fixed blade version.
Very
and
cool.
then Columbia River Knife and Tool did their version of it.
Okay, so this design goes way back.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So for this, we we stuck with the same 4-inch blade, but we incorporated a full-size choil in the front.
Nice.
Same blind screw bolsters, and then we did some touches with the backspacer where we had a fluted backspacer.
Oh yeah.
And an ambidextrous clip.
Oh nice. So it's a kind of over-the-top clip.
Yes.
Easily reversible.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And on this, we enlarged the opening hole so you can flick it or use the flipper action for it.
Yeah. Feels great. Definitely feels, the blade almost feels longer than 4 inches. It's a big knife. Plenty of handle to grip onto. I mean, you can see in a full-fisted grip, I've got a lot sticking out the end there. Very comfortable. Works great in a reverse grip. This one feels a little more like tactically inspired to me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Still, you got the
But
same.
it's a very practical blade.
Yeah, flat grind, same great geometry, just for slicing. It's a nice finger choil.
Yeah.
Sweet, beautiful knife. Cool to see, you know, these designs getting updated and iterated on over the years.
Yeah.
Super fun.
And you know, I got people asking me for new versions of them, so that's why I always want to redo them, but not the same way. Like things I learned from the past, I want to incorporate into future designs.
Yeah. Speaking of new ways on old designs.
Yeah. So we have the Field Duty, but with a crossbar lock.
Yeah.
And this is the EDC size, and on this we're going to be using Magna Cut.
Very cool.
Now we still incorporate some of the details from the other Field Duties where we fluted the spine of the backspacers, fully contoured the scales, and it's going to be a reversible pocket clip because this is an ambidextrous lock.
Yeah, I can see the filler tab on the other side, which is always a nice feature. You know, there's no void in the handle or anything. You get that nice piece of titanium to fill up the space for the clip.
Yes.
Really nice.
And for this, you can always choke up on the handle, on the blade there. So it's a very positive purchase on your grip.
Yeah, this is great. This is a great kind of in-between size for this design. You know, I think little bigger on here, a little broader. So this is going to be, well, it feels significantly lighter, first of all, especially this carbon fiber.
Right.
And smaller profile in the pocket. Yeah, this really is going to be a sweet EDC, especially with Magna Cut, the crossbar lock. I mean, who doesn't love a great crossbar lock? This is tuned so nice.
Yeah.
Does this have
so
ball
smooth.
bearings?
Yeah, ball bearing washers, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Nice.
And, you know, on the design, I incorporate a full-length steel liner.
Okay.
So we're going to be able to do different handle versions on these. So right now we have samples in titanium and carbon fiber, but later on we might be able to do different micartas and different carbon fibers.
Oh yeah, I can see the liners now. They kind of taper towards the end, so they don't add like that much weight.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Yeah. That's very cool.
So it's rigid all the way through.
Yeah, super sturdy.
Yeah.
Speaking of crossbar lock designs, the next one on the table, you take that one, I'll grab this one. This is the KUF, the Kitchen Utility Folder.
With crossbar lock.
Yeah.
And again, Magna Cut steel.
Nice. Magna Cut is so perfect for a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
You know, that high toughness, the high stainlessness.
And you get like a very thin, full flat grind on this, a very thin edge.
Yeah, nice broad blade, so the approach is really gradual.
Yeah.
Just like really shearing through materials.
Yeah. Now on these samples, they didn't do the reversible pocket clip, but they will be on the actual run, and it's going to be the same clip as on the Field Duty crossbar lock.
Nice, nice. Yeah, this design is so great. I mean, the geometry of the blade to the handle is such that you can get full contact on a cutting board,
Yeah.
which is, of course, really important in a kitchen. But it also makes it surprisingly more useful for a lot of everyday tasks,
Yeah.
you know?
I always like a blade that's dropped down further from the handle.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to cut with.
Yeah, you can even like kind of pinch the blade like a real chef's knife,
Yeah.
plenty to grab onto there.
Right.
Yeah. Comfy handle, simple handle, but comfy to grip for sure.
And we always have titanium, carbon fiber, and G10 so far.
Nice.
You feel the weight difference between titanium and G10?
Oh yeah, it's significant.
I love titanium, but I do know the difference in weight. I mean, it's almost double from the G10.
Yeah. All right, and last on the table is the non-crossbar lock version of the new KUF.
Yes,
So this is the KUF 3.5?
3.5.
Nice.
So when I did the last version a couple of years ago, I had the 3-inch and then the 4-inch. People said the 3-inch was too small and the 4-inch was too big.
There you go. Yeah.
So now it's got the 3.5, and Seth is holding what most people were asking me for was a full titanium version. So
Okay.
we did a titanium monoblock. So as you can see, the line
It's just two pieces.
it's still two pieces. It's not an integral,
Okay.
but the seam is so close that you barely see the line on the construction.
Yeah, it looks like an integral until you get the light just right. You can barely see the seam.
Yeah. And again, we'll be using Magna Cut on these.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, the construction back here is so comfortable.
Yeah.
There's no gap for your hand to fall into, so you could really, really bear down.
Now, one of the things that I'm really proud of on this design is when you really grip it hard, like white knuckle grip it, you don't feel the clip pinching your hand. And that's one of the things that, you know, because of just a lot of tests, trial and errors, we got the clip to a way where, you know, you're comfortable using it without having any hot spots in your hand.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that really I really take into consideration how a customer would use their knife. Because if it's uncomfortable in the hand, I will not carry it myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Clips are hard. Clips are hard.
Yeah.
They're little warts on the side of these handles, you know.
Yes, they are.
But the bevel, the way you've cut the bevel back here,
Right,
definitely kind of smooths that surface.
right.
Especially as you bury that like into your palm or something. Yeah, it's comfortable. I would even say honestly that this version is more comfortable than the crossbar lock version, just because of that backstrap construction, the more
Right.
sculpted clip. It's a very melt in your hand type of feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, super nice. Sweet.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
we didn't talk about any price points or anything.
So
But
the Liong Mah line price points are always going to be around like the 300 to 600 price point,
okay,
and the Eutektik price point will be around $85.
nice.
So yeah,
Good affordable option to get in on some of these designs, and you know, with the budget on these more premium designs, you get the Magna Cut steel, the titanium, and of course
Right.
the super precise craftsmanship that goes into these. So sweet, lots of new stuff this year.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, man.
my pleasure. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
All right, keep it tuned to the rest of our SHOT Show coverage. We've got more videos coming out with all the great new knives this year.
That's right. And I hope to see you guys at the next show.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.